Well, we're walking on the Fortaleza boardwalk. Probably, I think it's about 3 or 4 kilometers from one side of the beach to Morales side. So, this is Saturday right now, around 5 o'clock p.m. And it'll probably be pretty crowded today. So, we're just going to walk around, not talk too much. Like, we'll show you the highlights and stuff like that. We see
So
something
the
interesting. Kiosk. We'll go to the beachfront stores that they have. I think there's about 200 stores that has craft, food. Show you some of the kiosks and food and stuff like that. But this is called the boardwalk. They're doing a lot of construction on this place. You can tell there's wave. They just built
São Carlos. Isso é São Carlos.
So these places are close to $2 million each, maybe more.
Mossol é bem.
Yeah, they're starting to build high rises here. As they get more people buying stuff like that. For the people who have a lot of money in Brazil, they come here more than what we get more of us. So we'll just take you on a walk, stroll for the next hour, and show you the views of the Fortaleza boardwalk. Talk to you later. Thanks. Until this is surrounded by beachfront condos, people homes. There's a couple hotels around here also, but most of these are beachfront homes. Some are been here for 30 or 40 years. A lot of them are newer, maybe 10, 15 years. A lot of people are buying land to tear down and build larger skyscrapers. There's some being built like 30, some floors.
Yeah, actually they are buying old building.
Yeah, tear them down to build larger. Go higher as demand increases here. And prices are going up. Some of these larger are 4,000 plus square feet, 8-car parking. San Carlos, you have the car going up to your apartment. So you just get in, just like some places in Miami and stuff like that. They drive the car into the garage and it goes up to the apartment complex where it's on the floor of the garage, the house, the apartment. The kiosk here, there's places that they started to probably by a couple hours. This place to be pretty busy. This Pateco.
Just one day is a bit like, yeah.
But we have them all over here too.
Yeah, I think they have happy hour.
I think that they started on 6 or 7.
I see. And then over there is
Brazil start drinking around 6 or 7.
Yeah, I think there over there is a event.
Yeah, they have a pickleball event here that's been going on about a week. Don't know if it's a Sierra State or Fortaleza, what it is, but they've played pickleball for about a week, and seems like they must be getting into the championship. I think the championship is tomorrow, Sunday, I would think.
Yeah, because it's almost whole week here.
It's been going on a week, and they did do eliminations of different states, I think, and different schools. I don't know what it is. But they've been playing about a week. Ever since they got here last week, they've been playing.
Yeah, I think it's almost 1 week.
Yeah.
I don't know who is the sponsor the event.
I don't know if it's a probably pickleball association or something. Pickleball is becoming big everywhere. U.S., Brazil, pretty much everywhere's starting to play pickleball now. So
Back then, I think I have never played.
Yeah. I know some people play in the U.S. and they play for these last 3 or 4 years that they started and start picking up in the
Can you come and show me a little bit?
There's the pickleball. You were playing stuff there, practicing and stuff like that. And they have extra content over here.
Ah, yes. I think there are many people as they compete.
They compete to go to the finals.
Ah.
So it looks like women against women, men against men,
Oh.
women against each other. Just like
Oh,
here,
look at that.
men against each other. Different type of
Yeah, but in US you can do pickleball on the.
Just raw. So meet it raw. So you have different places from different the city and places. Everybody, they're all from different states. So that's the big event here.
Maybe school?
Huh?
No, because this company is a big
Also the home store.
yeah, home store.
Maybe it's like a normal like a Home Depot, Lowe's in the U.S.
Yeah. The main entrance, yeah.
The main entrance to the main competition. They have two stages here that they play on.
I think I don't know if it's free.
Sponsored by our
Tem que pagar para entrar? If I get free.
So yeah, it's free to go inside. A lot of sponsored Viper, Cocoa Bamboo.
It's a big restaurant here.
Yeah. Wilson, Maniac, so there's different sporting activity.
Wilson.
So I think it's a Sarah State right now. Because since it's sponsored by Sarah State, which is the state of Fortaleza, this is a state, I think there's like 8 states in Brazil. More of the matches they played. So here they're playing on sand, this is the beach area. They have a lot of people here actually playing. They take different There's a helicopter up there that's going to be landing on the apartment over there. The business owner that has their helicopter, they come by every day to land on their
I think it's the
helicopter pad
police.
apartment. Yeah, I think it's a.
It's the police, no?
I don't know. So there's a lot of buildings going on where they're buying older buildings or stuff like that and trying to fix them up. Go up from a 16th floor building to a 30 to 40 floor building.
They implode here.
Yeah, they implode. Normally what they do is they buy the building out. They give ability for the people to live there, where you give us your building, your land, and just say there's 15 people. They'll give 15 apartments away to those people, then they sell the rest. So normally they're going to build large buildings here to make the money and stuff like that. This whole activity, within the last 5 years, they redid this whole Beira Mar beachfront boardwalk. Used to be a lot smaller before, not as nice.
They changed
They made a lot. They took about 5 years to increase the size, add the kiosks, change the whole foundation of the street parks and stuff like that.
Landscaping.
Before you used to have multiple traffic lanes here, but now they made it into one. Then they made a walking area, the running area, bike area. So they made a lot of changes in the last 5 years. I think, how much did the city spend?
No, I think over 2 million.
Yeah, I think they spent over 2 million to redo this.
Only the part.
And they have increased the ability for people, mainly because tourists. Fortaleza is one of the tourist area of Brazil.
In Northwest
In
Brazil.
Northwest, most people from São Paulo, Rio will come to Northeast Brazil because the weather's nice here, 65 days a year. It varies between 75 to 80 degrees, 365 days a year. So a lot of people come visit here. So they're trying to beautify it by making it look better so people can walk around the Beira Mar and stuff like that. They had a lot of kiosks to go food and places like that.
Actually, it's very cheap.
Very
Yeah.
cheap to eat here too. A lot of people drink here, but this is more of a family area, so there's not much drinking activity down here. I bet you people do drink, but when they drink, they go to places close inside the city. There's some bars and stuff that most of your younger people go to, stuff like that. Things probably because it's cheaper and there's more activity.
This is the
Downtown
landscape, more foreigners
Yeah.
rent Airbnb.
This is, yeah, my wife said this is landscapes. A lot of foreigners live there. I think there's also a lot of women live there too. And
For young men who
Yeah.
come to the Fortaleza, I think
Okay.
it's a best place
yeah,
to.
landscape. I wanted to move here, but my wife wouldn't let me. She told me she'd kill me if I moved there. So
No,
we moved
no.
into a different building.
No, because
Only reason I like it is there's a lot of activity there.
yeah, but
There's a
there
lot
are
of, it's
many
big.
people.
Yeah, it's big and there's a lot of activity. Mainly by the pool.
Most people they rent over there Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told my wife it's watching crime happen at the beach, but she doesn't like that word. This is the beach, and there's said within the last 5 years, it's been improving as they pretty much started from the top front of the book that have already walked all the way down to our area. That I've been in Brazil for about 30 years. My kids are Brazilian. They're currently 18 years old. And so I lived here for about, I mainly live in the U.S., but I visited Fortaleza about 4 times a year. Until about 2 or 3 years ago that I started staying longer. So I was working and only had like 20 some days vacation. I've been all of Brazil. But there's been a lot of changes here. I think a lot of these piers, there's some plans.
I think it's 4 years.
So there's 4 piers that they plan on adding restaurants and stuff like that onto it.
Coffee
There's
shop.
coffee shops, stuff like Santa Monica Pier. Piers that you have restaurants and stuff. Like Daytona Pier has the crab shack. So they plan on adding restaurants, coffee shops onto these piers. They're going to privatize them, meaning that a company, I think this Beach Bar, is going to start building piers, restaurants, stuff on them. So that would change a lot of this place too, where they start having bars and restaurants on these piers. It'd be pretty nice.
Beach Park is gonna be the owner.
Yeah.
They're gonna be in charge for the management. The whole pier.
Yeah.
It's a big water park complex in Fortaleza.
Yeah, Beach Park is the largest water park in Latin America. So it's the largest. Central South America, the largest water park. Pretty good size. But as you tell, this is one of the major piers. There's 4 major piers here that they're going to change into restaurants, coffee shops.
They're gonna have developed.
They're going to develop it.
Yeah.
I mean, within the next 5 years. It's not. Brazil, everything goes pretty slow. Nothing
Yeah.
faster. So
Because have to forget approval is very
you have to pay people off.
yeah sure.
You have to bribe people.
We're gonna show the pier right
So
now.
we'll show you the pier right now. So there's one of them back there that we'll go see later that they already started modifying, changing.
Yes,
That's
it's the new one.
That's the first pier. It's at the beginning of the Beira Mar where the actually they're trying to improve the places like the favelas and stuff like that by trying to make them so bring them up to get more tourists in there and stuff like that to increase the homeless in those areas. So, well, plan is trying to get more people across to Brazil. And so the country is investing into the infrastructure to do that. But hopefully they bring tourists into the infrastructure and increases revenue and stuff like that and goes back to the people. So hopefully that happens and that goes pretty good. This is the stores around here.
We're gonna show after the
Stores.
pier.
We'll show you that after here, my boss said. Yeah, there's a lot of police around here, security cameras and stuff like that. As long as you're careful and don't wear expensive jewelries and stuff like that. Most things are pickpocketed by, stolen by convenience.
Watch,
They
necklace.
see something expensive, they'll steal it off your neck, stuff like that. But if you don't have stuff and you don't show that you have stuff, you'll be left alone. They go after tourists and stuff like that. But there's a lot of police activities. You have police may deter a little bit, but people will still steal if they don't have money.
Yeah, não quer o passport, your wallet,
Don't carry money around or don't
iPhone,
cautious iPhone cameras like my wife's doing. Because
DJI.
because you gotta be very careful. So I had 3 gold necklaces stolen. I used to wear gold cross. I lost 3 of them, so I don't wear them anymore. I would think that they must need it more than I do. Hopefully they found gone by stealing it. You have bicycles that you go ride.
This is for kids. I don't know. Actually, they have it for adults
Yeah,
too.
they also for adults. They're very cheap to get. You get free. I think Billy Gringo mentioned how to do that. You could get it free or you could pay a fee.
This is the skateboard. Yeah.
Stuff like they have a skateboard park here. The thing was built probably like 10 years ago. Imagine, not even that long ago. The Nautica is a big sporting activity for swimming and stuff like that.
This is a big club.
Yes,
Yeah.
Nautica Club. There's 2 big clubs. There's a couple of clubs. There's 3. Nautica Club, Club Ideal, and there's another Nautica Club up there by the fish market.
Ideal Club.
The EDL Club. Yeah, but one thing about these places, back in a long time ago, families used to own a couple. Families used to own like blocks at a time. Back in the turn of the century, but for some reason, this generation is starting to sell the land and stuff like that. They want money, so they start selling stuff off, and their parents and grandparents start passing away, so they start selling it. And that's why you're seeing a lot of the activity going on. During the pandemic, a lot of places are bought out. And so they're starting to build new condos and stuff like that. Like the place that we live in, we live on the beach also. The family owned the whole block. And they pretty much started selling it. The kids did. And pretty much they sold all the land and stuff like that. And so, but yeah, I owned 3 properties in Brazil in the past. I mean, Brazil is a country when I first came to Brazil, I was going through a divorce with my wife here, Brazilian, and I wanted to buy a car. So I took about $40,000 worth of cash to the car dealer to go buy a car, and they wouldn't sell it to me. And I had about $40,000 worth of cash in a bag. Well, in reality,
They need you a CPF.
yeah, I need a CPF, so they wouldn't buy me. I couldn't buy a car, even though I had
It's like
cash.
a social
Yeah,
security.
it's like Social Security. They're pretty particular here. You go to U.S. and you bring cash, you can buy the car, and everything here you have to have CPF to buy anything, land, building, rent.
But as a foreigner, you can get a CPF.
It's easy to get, but back then I didn't know. I was going through a divorce, but I wanted a car, so that's the price, and I took $40,000 worth of cash to go buy a car and couldn't buy a car. And I tried to buy an apartment, I couldn't buy an apartment either. So I didn't know how to do that process back then. It wasn't as easy because they didn't have internet back then, online stuff like that. So, but this place, and there's a lot of people that walk here, stuff like that. A lot of families.
There are also many barraca. They have
there's a lot of barracas here, too.
humor show, comedian show.
They have a humor show here. They have or restaurants and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff here, but it's mainly for tourists. There's not. So you can drink on It's possible to drink on the boardwalk, but you don't see too many people drinking on stuff like that. Mainly family stuff like that.
More walking,
More people walking,
running.
exercising. This city is big in exercising.
Just one was good.
Yeah. This is a Hoots. This is Hoots. Used to be the
It's American US company, no?
Hoots. No, no.
They gonna how to call Hoots?
Hoots is
It's a bar.
It's a bar. bar that a lot of young people go to.
Okay.
There's a hoot. There's mainly 4 or 5 bars here. Austin Pub's one of them. Hoots is another one. A lot of younger people go to.
Austin,
Yeah, there's a lot of young people go to for drinking and stuff and partying.
Colosso.
Colossal. So, and here's the whole company that's taking off to the apartment.
The apartment, yeah.
So that's where, you know, right now, I don't think the push is to put larger bars on the Beira Mar because they want the family tourists more than anything else. They don't want to become like a man selfies. This is a Japanese garden, built probably 15 years ago. A little bit of story about it is that my kids' family is they have some Japanese descendant in them. Their grandfather were the first Japanese to come to northern Brazil in the early 1900s. So about when they had a 100th year anniversary here, about 15 years ago, and the Crown Prince of Japan came. So they built this park in honor of him, like that my kids' family did, my ex-wife's family, I should say. So this was built by the family that used to live next door to another apartment. So it was mainly for the Crown Prince of Japan, and mainly because their grandmother was first Japanese in northern Brazil. So they built the Japanese garden for them, for the Crown Prince. I was getting mad at my ex-wife, because she could have gone and took the kids there, but she didn't think it was important. That sometimes Brazils are that way. They don't. Different. If I had the Crown Prince like in Cap, I met Nelson Mandela in South Africa for work. Met Obama at the support the July party picnic in the White House picnic. So I think those events are good. You know, I think that you should try to do those type of events because you never know when you go meet people that are important. Like meeting the Crown Prince of Japan would have been great for my kids. My ex-wife is a family with the first Japanese in northern Brazil generation, but they don't want to do that. So I find it interesting, but I also find it a little disappointing. But they did build this for the Trump.
Actually, they maintain still
maintain
so far,
it.
yeah.
I mean, hopefully they maintain it for the rest of their life, or hopefully my kids will maintain it after their parents die. But you never know. They probably sell it to somebody and build a house condo there.
No, I don't think so because
they donated.
Because they already became a public place.
They donated the land. That used to be their land. It used to be parking lot, but they donated it, so they can't take it back. But I just really. So we're only showing you a small part of the story. I think there's like 1,000, maybe 2,000 beachfront stores here.
Vendors.
Originally, they would go bring it back and forth each night until they built these permanent stands and stuff like that. Originally, you didn't have this large walkway parking area. The beach was pretty much close to the buildings and stuff. Right? This is
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut, JP Steakhouse. Stuff
And then
like that.
Oaz Atlântico, the hotel.
Major steakhouses for all you keep Brazilian steak. So Churrasco, whatever they call it. This man that made
Oasis Atlântico, the hotel.
Oasis Atlantic is a hotel here, but so at one time when you eat at the JP, you had a view of the beach and stuff, but now you had a view of the kiosks. So they lost their view when they built these kiosks.
Actually, JP is the same owner, the
Yeah,
Nativa.
JP is the same owner, it's not cheap, but you have a McDonald's here too. You have a couple major hotels here.
This is the main area.
This is the main area.
Yeah.
This used to be the main Beira Mar a long time ago before they expanded it out. Stuff like that. So this is the main area. Then they built they outreached it quite a bit. And before you walk here, then you're right into the Beira Mar, the beach.
Here is the JP.
Yeah. There's a McDonald's next to it. There's a Pizza Hut right here. So place to go eat and stuff like that. But this is the main Beira Mar area.
Look how many motorcycles here.
People come here to
Oh, look.
activity, probably work here. Probably.
Yeah. Oh, I'm impressed, David. Wow. I can't believe.
When you park, there's people that watch your car and stuff. You gotta pay twice. You gotta pay the parking. You have to pay the person to watch your car.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to pay the park and then people.
City gas online. You have to pay online, and the people who want to watch your car, you pretty much pay them. Otherwise, they might. I don't think they would do anything, but you should pay them. Couple, maybe 50 cents a max, maybe $1. Help people out. I always tip here.
Oh, I don't know. This is a burger place over there.
McDonald's.
No, it's a McDonald's. Wow, they remodeling
They
two
have
floors.
2 floors.
Wow.
You haven't been there a long time, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know that they have two
My
floors.
kids,
They already had before.
they're doing it.
Ah, okay.
I met that girl that you deleted from my profile.
Here is still more kiosks.
Like there's some more kiosks and stuff like that.
Actually, they have a tira, more tira here.
Yeah, they have there inside
There's
the
a pancadaria.
cafeteria.
Yeah,
So they
next
have
to the
a
McDonald's.
theater here, stuff like that. So
Yeah.
this used to be the main area for Beira Mar before they expanded it out.
Yeah.
Or because the water used to come up to the, well, you could very narrow stretch, and the water used to come up to the water, the beach, the piers, not the piers, but the water walls. So the water wall used to come up here, and so they they did a lot of filling into this area. Is one time when you go close that in, you're walking pretty much into a very narrow sidewalk.
Oh, here's another police
This is such a police area where they have cameras. Where they do the cameras.
around the Beira Mar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have like 3 of these where they have their people looking at cameras and stuff. See what's going on. Light in there. Light
Actually, if you have a problem, you can come here. They help.
If you have a problem, you can go to any police if you have problems. They'll help you. We're going back to our apartment. We pretty much bought this apartment about 4 years ago during the pandemic. Remodeled it. It's about the same price of a place in the U.S. Just on the beachfront. Yeah, directly on the beach. You walk across straight, you're at the beach. So it's very nice. We like it in Brazil.
Actually, over there is the place where they hold many big events in the city.
Yeah, our place is the front of our place is where they have the New Year's Eve event. They had the church event last weekend. Any of the major events that they plan on having hundreds of thousands of people they have in front of our place. Is that's the place that holds, that's the largest free area. It's actually one time they had a lot of landfill that area. They call it the landfill because they had a lot of, and they had a lot of sand. They built on the beach area. At one time, the wave you go across the street here from the ocean, and they added a lot of sand to build it up, so they don't have the erosion process. Plus, they increase the infrastructure so the rainwater will, when it rains, it rains. So before they used to have a lot of flooding, but when they redid the infrastructure, they changed it where they rerouted water, no more drainage ditches and stuff like that.
They still have the events.
Yeah, a lot of people here in this area. Connected in this area. Anytime they had the windsurf event, they had a jet ski event here. They have lifeguard. They have a decathlon before on the place where they have people swim, run, and whatever you do in the decathlon, swim, run, and I think decathlon right now. Triathlon. So swim, run, and what?
Ironman, they call Ironman.
But what do? They swim, run, and one more.
And bicycle.
Oh, bicycle. Yeah, bicycle. They do bicycle. They have those deer in front of our place. One time they had the windsurf and the most windsurfers at one time in this area. So we're going back to our apartment, and we're actually going back to the U.S. today. Early tomorrow morning should be. So we're signing off. So get back to the U.S. Mansion, you see a lot of cops with lights on. They're not after you. Every cop here drives with the lights on, and they don't let you to stop, stuff like that. So there's a lot of police. There's a lot of police around here. They're pretty much trying to make the place as most activity. So trying to make it safe they can. Restaurants, people eating outside, stuff like that. And all over the place. So we haven't never ate up on these kiosks yet, but what they that's only pretty cost frequently.
Yeah, I mean a little bit afraid because I don't.
She only likes to eat at the mall.
No, all restaurants.
Well-known places.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So the next time we come back will be New Year's. There'll be the big Christmas, big New Year's actually at the beach, so we'll take pictures of that, stuff like that.
Actually, they're gonna have the big events here.
Christmas event, the New Year's event will be possible right here. We'll just pop in our apartment. So we bought the place 4 years ago. The places here, some of them would get up to millions of dollars. San Carlos, I think, is about $4 or $5 million. That you get them cheaper to do. Size is very 4,000 square foot, 5,000, but the balconies included in the square. Any space outside is included on the floor. Then we own the more than the whole floor. But our balconies are included in the square foot. Yeah. So you have a 1,000 square foot balcony that's added to your square foot. It's not livable space. It's not heated cool space like it is in the US. So they cool the balcony as your livable space. And sometimes some of these places are 20 to 30% balcony area outside living. So we'll be signing off here as we get ready to go across the street. But
And then the next video gonna be in the United States for my Brazilian friend.
is it?
Yeah, because we decided that when you are in the
My wife
United
has to talk now. I'm not talking anymore.
Yeah, because when you are in Brazil, we can talk in English.
Okay, well,
And then US, you can talk in Portuguese. Yeah.
Okay, so we're signing off. Have a great night. And
Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great day.